Hi there guys, it's Pip here, just coming to you with a quick message this morning. So I was driving into my workplace, which is a little village called Betws in North Wales. It's about a 40-minute drive and it's a great place to really just go and do a lot of walking. I'll give you a very quick show behind me so you can see. This is a car park area. But obviously there's quite a lot of forest as well. If you can hear a noise in the background, it is just a bus pulling up. So I was thinking about jobs, and I've had quite a lot of jobs in the past year. I've had about 9 different jobs. So first of all, I was a cleaner. I worked for the National Trust, which I really enjoyed, but I left due to the fact that you're not paid overtime, you're paid time off in lieu, so I couldn't really improve my wage. I know that they do increase your wage each year depending on performance, but it wasn't going to go fast enough for me to be able to afford a mortgage on my own in a couple of years. The bank were not going to be able to lend me enough on the mortgage, on the wage, that I had to be able to do that and to stand on my own 2 feet. So I then did several things. I went self-employed. I did drop shipping with a company set up by a guy called Alex Becker, who is a multi-millionaire, running Facebook ads, things like that. And I also did a confidence course, which I stopped because by that time I was feeling less than confident. I did business, selling clothes. I was a waitress. I then went into caring, did caring with one company who I loved the clients I worked with, but the company were terrible. And then I went with another company called Active Assistance, where I'm not sure what happened there. I think I just didn't resonate with the job. It was a really, the lady was okay, but something within me was telling me not to do that. And I was a van driver for a couple of days, so that was a nightmare. I was with a company that basically gave me a van, expecting me to go around North Wales, which is very hilly, with a handbrake that didn't work. To places that didn't like to put their house names above their door. And oh, we've got a bit of sunshine. Then I am back here in clothes retail, and I say it takes about 40 minutes. Now the reason I'm actually telling you all this is because here's the thing I've realised. I was driving to work this morning and I thought, you know what, I want to do a job that I enjoy, and it just hit me like a brick. I've missed the National Trust so much, and I drive past the place every day and I think of all the guys. Now sadly I do suffer with poor circulation in my hands, hence I'm wearing gloves, and that is one of the reasons I left. I was beginning to feel a lot of pain, but I do miss it a lot. And bizarrely, I think I was happiest there. I think it's probably one of the happiest jobs I've ever had. The other job was many years ago when I left school. I worked for the co-op in a little kind of store in a village, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was a wonderful job. And I'm applying for different jobs now because it's taking an hour to get to work. My hours are dropping this month, and it is minimum wage. All those things combined are not the best, but I noticed that I haven't been enjoying it as much as I have been recently, and it might just be that it doesn't resonate with my blueprint. So if you're not enjoying your job and it's a good job and you're thinking I should be happy, what's wrong with me? I should be grateful. I'm working indoors with nice people, lovely soft clothes, and I don't know what it is, nice customers, but it doesn't resonate 100% with me, and I miss the National Trust. And I think that's what I really realised today, that doing this business, I want to bring value and I want to do something that I really do enjoy, and that's really important for me in my life. That's really my quality of life, and I guess that's one of the reasons that I started my business. I initially thought I was doing it for my family. I thought I was doing it to bring them a quality of life, and you might be doing your job, or you might be doing lots of things in life for your family, to sustain your family. Maybe family is one of your big values like me. But at the end of the day, we do have to enjoy our lives, and every day the earth spins 360 degrees on its axis. What are you doing with that time? I thought, am I making the best use of my life? If I was to die today, would I be making the best use of my time? Would I be able to say to life that yes, I made the best use of my time? And my answer is no. Working in a minimum wage job, doing something that I don't really want to do, is not making the best use of my time. And I really just want to bring that to your awareness today. If you are struggling in a job where you're thinking I should be grateful, I should be thankful, it's paying the bills, life written down on paper looks fine, what's wrong with me? It's just not in line with your blueprint, and you've got to figure out what that is. This is something that Tony Robbins talks about a lot. If I can, I'll link a video to the end of this with Tony Robbins explaining in a very short video what that blueprint is and how to find that. And really I just want you to sit down if you are struggling and think about what actually is important to you. We're not all designed to have this lifestyle of, oh, I want fast cars and a big swimming pool and a mansion. That certainly wouldn't be right for me, I don't think, and I really wanted to bring that awareness to you. So that's all from me today. Don't forget to watch that Tony Robbins video. I will link it in the description below, and do feel free to check out the rest of these videos on this channel. Subscribe, comment below. I'm always here to help you, and check out epicweekly.com as well if you want to find your passion and turn it into a business like I'm doing to create such an amazing future for myself. So take care, bye now.